Welcome to my channel. This is your favorite baby mama and I am in the easy one more time. Okay, your favorite baby mama is shooting all the way from Derbs. So I took a break from Joburg and I decided to do the solo trip, right? So I'm here for a couple of days to relax, literally not here for activities much, just dinner and lunch and beach and probably some nice locations, some nice views, but most importantly, I'm here to rest, I'm here to sleep, I'm here to probably read and just now refresh, restart and regroup everything. So but then content is needed. Hey, it's needed. I've taken, I think I haven't uploaded on my blog for like 2 weeks, and it's because honestly it's been very hectic for me. I've been literally fighting with my thoughts, fighting with my feelings, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I need to make a plan, I need to do something. So this trip came in handy. I've been planning this for a while though, but this time I decided to just do it. I was just like, what the heck, I have to do it, I'm doing it. And here we are, we're in Devon North. So it's Saturday. I'm very bad with dates, I'm not sure, I think it's 17th. It's Saturday 17th of August 2019. So I got here yesterday around 6 p.m. So right now I am dressed up looking all posh and beautiful. Yes, I look beautiful after Gettig. I don't know. Okay, that's a very dry joke, but anyway, I'm dressed up like this to go going on lunch by myself. Anywho, it's not a train smash, so I'm going on lunch. Apparently there's a nice restaurant next to the beach, so I'm going there to have some brunch, but because I think it's around almost 11 a.m. Woo, gosh, it's almost 11 a.m. so I'm gonna go there, have lunch, and dressed into my bikini, take pictures. Hopefully I'll find someone to take pictures to help me, to be my photographer. But I have my tripod that will come in handy because it's also a selfie stick. It's very cool, so it works. So if that does not happen, if I don't find anyone to take pictures of me, then I will do that by myself. I don't know why I've been so extra, but I just want to touch base on the previous video that I uploaded about dating, about bringing a child into marriage. You know, that actually had me, whoo guys, I got people, I got a lot of my friends, a lot of people, contacting me to say, good, I know you are touching on a very sensitive topic. I know, guys, and I do mention a lot that this whole favorite baby mama, favorite baby daddy, it's a very sensitive topic, and in general, it's a very sensitive topics, and some subtopics that I will touch on will hurt people, will be very will move other people, will not be very nice if I say them. But like I said, these are just my opinions. I'm not necessarily saying I'm right, I know everything. Most of the time it's just my observations, and most of the time is I get people just literally having a conversation with me about what's going on in their lives and all of that. And sometimes it's just something that's closer to me, probably with my relatives or my family and so I got a lot of people telling me that, I suggest, I put out a list of different things, and I did say you get married with a child and they turn out not to be like they turn out to be very naughty, not listening, and that could possibly affect your marriage. And what do you do in that instance? And sometimes you get people that are just like, I don't think I want to get married with my child, I would rather leave them at home and start this life with this new person. Talking about that, I got one person that actually said to me, you can't say you love someone and you don't love their child. But at some sometimes you honestly just want to protect your child. You say, okay, I hear is me trying to start a new life with this new person. What do I do? Do I take my child with, or do I leave them with my family because it's much safer, or whatever, however you want to put it? And regardless, whichever decision you make, there's always going to be consequences. There's always going to be things like, there's always going to be results for every decision you make, or however you put it. But what I'm trying to say is, I felt like the comments and also the message I got from other people was just based on them. They were focused on them to say, me, I feel like, if I love someone, I will love them with their child. And I will start a family with them, and take this child as mine, and here. But here's the tricky part. What if the father is in the picture and they are very much active? There's things like that child will need to grow in two families, and probably when the child is taken, when the father of the child takes the child, some weekends or some time, or some during recess or school holidays, they will instill things that they want to their child to grow with. Like, they would want their child to grow in a certain way, and then when you go back to the household they be raised at, where the mother is married to you now, their stepfather, you would also want your own things. It's gonna be a bit difficult unless we sit down and talk, but most of the time people don't necessarily sit down and talk about these things. They just go on, and be like, look, in my household, as a stepdad, you will say, in my household, this is what I do. I want this and I don't want this. And then the dad comes and picks up the child for the weekend or school holidays, that is. And they do that, and they will also have their own rules, and they clash, and it becomes a whole drama. So that's the thing I was trying to say. As much as you sitting there and be like, nah, I will do things differently, I will do this and this and this, we actually don't have answers for this one. I think we don't have answers for this. It's just very complex, but in a way we can do something, as much as we don't have solutions, but we can kind of do something about it, like ease the process and just communicate as people. But there's bad breakups, there's bad divorces out there, so that also will kind of make the whole process very difficult. But I'm open for suggestions. I'm open for anything. If you want to say something about this, just comment on the comment section, and also you can also contact me directly. I'm on Instagram as favorite baby mama, so you can just send me a DM and just let me know on your thoughts, guys. So that's a bit of what I wanted to talk about on the last video, and please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click on that notification bell. And yeah, I will see you next time with another video.